stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3, small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Butler finds Oubre. And here's Edwards outside. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Caruso. Rebound by Philadelphia. They led the game at one point by 20.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
And the basket by Embiid.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Pass to Dort. And Grimes pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Nails it from 3. Grimes has got 5 points.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taken advantage.
Pass to Holmgren. Some solid defense from Drummond.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. George for 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Mark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Second in free throw percentage, and they did a great job of protecting the ball. Second fewest in turnovers. That's tough to accomplish in today's fast-paced style.
And last year, the #1 ranking in steals just illustrated the level of effort that they put in on D. Inside, here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Over to the wing. Here's Lowry. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 6 assists now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lowry. Pass to Hartenstein. Shoots over Embiid. They get the rebound.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Drummond finds Embiid. Lowry outside. And the 76ers another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
2 points. That one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. And we see him do this time and time again. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Graham. Trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
They get it back. Pass to Embiid. Here's Bono. Now George. He's guarded by Caruso. Prime shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Caruso misses. The Sixers lead by 23. He got a piece of it.
A strong, fearless defender. Dort doesn't back down from taking chances and going after swats.
And the Thunder in possession here. Out to Lowry. Embiid from outside. The Thunder with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
It's scooped up.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Lowry, good.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Caruso against George. Poke loose. And here's Embiid. Lowry outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. Dort outside. Now here's Caruso. Defense right on him.
76ers foul.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers.
13
On
foul.
Wednesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers.
And for that game against the Bulls, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then. Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Blocked! Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.